Na ansa na mebeka sano me peze ye yamambre na manze kakra ochia me yenko
yo twira mpɔnkwame ya kyerɛ wo nsa ya ma wo nsa na nanu wamba jinsa no abusme juso na esu an wamba jinsa no nsamanfo wamba jinsa no afɛhye ya yerbɛhye anwo nyina wombra wamba jinsa no na wo ma afɛhye no anya jojo on first cambra on fa odombra ekoro ye anwoto nya yedi ni nyina mbra anwonya wamba jinsa no we.
Before I continue, I would like to tell you how the Kundum Festival came about. Kundum started in the 20th century when Ghana, a Gold Coast, gained independence. Various towns in Western region were able to mark the harvest season after the dry season. One of the earliest records made about the festival was made by Bosman, a Dutch explorer who traveled all the way to Gold Coast and observed the festival. It got to a time there was no land. All the trees could not bear fruit. The people of Ahanta, Enzima, Wassa were in great hunger. But they waited until the fruit of a certain palm tree became ripe. Kundum is a harvest festival and a religious festival. It is celebrated by the people of Enzima, Ahanta, and Wassa. It is celebrated to thank the gods for abundance of food in the period of year. Now, I would like to tell you how the Kundum dance came about, and it is called Epise. According to the oral history, it started when a farmer called Akole went on a tour and chanced upon some dwarfs dancing in circle. After observing, he returned and introduced it to his people. The ritual dancing drives away evil spirits and devils from the towns and villages. This festival contains three main components: dancing, feasting, and drumming. It is a one-week celebration, but it is celebrated separately within the towns between the months of August and November. No drumming and dancing is done on the Monday. The ritual lit is set at the chief's palace and it keeps burning throughout the festivities. And on Tuesday, there is a sacrifice with the fowl and the sheep. In the storeroom, I know you may ask, what is the storeroom? The storeroom is a sacred place where departed chiefs and elder stools are being kept. And this sacrifice is performed by a small designated group privately. Finally, a sacrifice is performed publicly with a fowl in the courtyard. And on Wednesday, the chief joins the festivities. He sits in the palanquin and then he is accompanied by a lot of people singing and dancing. And on Thursday, the youth organize a football gala among themselves in the neighboring communities, which brings about unity. Now, Mr. Fidana, on your what to brass band, what's that so? What's that so, Papa B? They make merry because they've been able to pass through the successful year. And on Saturday, they finally grace the Derba in the palace or at the bigger grounds where traditional heads and then political heads all gather together with the township and they make merry. Some of the activities are pouring of libation, and this is a platform where the chief puts it in front of the people that they want something and then they want it to be done. Mitreze, ahono heno, okasa champagne funo se wanje. One wano na woma ne krom ho onye fel almo won nzama na eho onzimu. Now one may ask, why do we celebrate this festival? It brings unity, love, and peace amongst others. Esanso oma awar song. Celebrate sebi fikobido no be mami krom no but to be sia back it is papa bit down me or sports mo wan corner hona no wa be mebusia for ho no we be some awar. It also helps to add structures to the community such as schools, clinics and other recreational centers. And last but not the least, it helps to pass our attitude, traditional beliefs and culture to the young ones. With all these things, after everything is done, there is a great bazaar. Let me try bazaar nas one now. A whole baby with one hour so I check next nam. So who and achinam and now wasa sakania benquine and other sorts of fruits. And now, with all these things I have told you, I would like to dance with my Sama people so that we will be able to show you how the episode dance is done.
A round of applause for her, please. And that was Pearl. Let me hear from Mr. Jumek on this one.
Hello. How are you, Pearl?
I'm fine.
Okay. First of all, I'm impressed with your statecraft. That has to do with what happened to the rest? They've left. I mean, I like the picture I was seeing when I look at you as you perform. I mean, the costume, the choice of costume, the colors, the whole setup. And for the fact that as you're talking about the festival, you brought in the food, the details in the festival, the way it is celebrated is something that I felt was well done and it's informative, and that was good. I like the fact that you even though you didn't have to eat, but just because you brought it on stage is enough to just help us get in the kind of feel or mood that you are trying to convey, and I think that's good. You just, as you're talking, and if there's something that is missing, you don't have to try and mention everything that you've prepped. You just can even just say one because already it's working. And I feel you didn't have to. There are times I felt that okay, this point is enough. If you can talk not so much about the whole activities, which you can't even do because there wouldn't be time, but the significance is what we are looking for. You made mention of it brings Oma Awarso Kundum, yeah. But with what you said, I feel rather than Oma Awarba and Oma Kofinya Kunde Onya Yer and Kun, because I was curious to see, hey, how will that happen? There might be, but we don't know. But I mean, I love watching you, especially with your costume and the craft on the stage.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Pearl. A round of applause for her as she walks off stage. If you want to vote for Pearl, *800, *527, *7#.